What's up, everyone? Josh here. It's Tuesday, not my normal leg day. My middle daughter had to have emergency surgery yesterday, and nothing serious, thank God. Just have her gallbladder removed, but well, I guess all surgery is serious, right? But thankfully, surgery went well. She's fine, and now it's Tuesday, and I could either work bis and tris or legs, and I just opted to go ahead and do legs. I don't know, I'm weird like that. I know most people hate them, but I actually love leg day. A couple weeks ago, I finally got back to about 100% strength from my pre-hernia surgery physical abilities, I guess, and I've kind of plateaued in all of that. And I wish I could remember whose reel it was. Now I definitely like to give them credit, but somebody in the fitness industry said sometimes you just got to work harder. So that's what I decided to do. So now I've reduced weight on everything 20-30% last week, and doubled my reps on everything, and it definitely put a hurting on me. I also, when I shouldn't have done two things at once, but I also started retatrutide last week, and I'm gonna make another video about that. But my results weren't bad, but they weren't good either. Quick and short for this video is it was my first time doing any kind of GLP weight loss drug, and it absolutely crashed my appetite. So my energy was crap all last week. I still had amazing workouts, and because I was doing the higher reps with a more intense pace, kind of I don't want to say cardio-ish, but kind of, ish. I did drop a shitload of weight, real quick and in a hurry. A lot of fat, but I had zero energy. So I decided I'm going to wait and come back to that when it's cooler and my appetite returns naturally anyways, because it's summertime and I don't need any kind of appetite suppressant. I can barely eat 2,000, 2,500 calories a day as it is. And I mean, retatrutide works. It's amazing. But again, we'll talk about that later. So it's leg day. I'm going to go in here and do some leg stuff and work harder for the results I want. At this point, it's not about more weight. It's just more reps and just burn these things down. So let's go see what we can do. I'm not flexible at all. This has helped, but I still got a long way to go. But I've picked a weight range where I can do, typically I can do 20 to 25 reps, and that really seems to be burning versus 8 to 12. So it's just a good switch up.
Sorry for the wait. Didn't think I'd come up, y'all just need a little faith. I've been patient, just waiting on the level with an ace. Gotta move real careful, we kinda surveying the place. I touch down in your city, that's a rival. You got one thing on your mind, it's survival. But if you wanna take a shot at the time, call the medic, we checking your vibes. Let me tell you one time, I've been on the grind, this is my prime. Let me tell you one time, I've been on the grind, and this is my prime.
It's more like 18 and 2 halves, but I'll take it. That's failure. I'm back, but I saw a video where we're saying to be up high like this, and you really build that help build that upper shelf in the sides. Your hamstrings a little bit more. So that's what for me the main goal is, girth, to do these two machines. So I think I feel it. I don't hate it. But I don't know. Here we go. So up high, clench your glutes, and spread those legs. Unfortunately, I don't have the range of motion I like to, but one day I'll get there.
And I mean rolls, it's flat beds for the checks, it's a bank rolls. I've been killing it, guilty, case closed. Y'all are too basic, my reputation, borderline amazing. Good things coming, they just need a little patience. Ready for whatever, all you gotta do is say it. And my eyes on the rise, I visualize. Whenever I'm taking a break, you taking 5. Even if I ain't got it, know that I make the time. On my next move, by the time that the ink will dry. Let me tell them one time.
Yeah, I can really feel it here and here more than I normally do. So I'm gonna try to stick with this for a month and see what kind of results I get, how that feels. So next I like to do hamstring curls. And make sure the joints lined up at the hinge point where it's supposed to be. And I like to pull myself forward as much as possible so I can get as much stretch in my lower back and my glutes and my upper hamstrings before I start. I found that to be very beneficial. I don't care about being explosive on the way down as much as fighting it on the way back up. Again, we're going to try to get 20 to 30 reps. I got 21, and give that a second. That pump is ferocious. I've been to, it seems like everything wants to tense back up immediately, so I just come over here in between sets and just do some RDLs or stiff legs, whatever you want to call them, and just stretch it out a little bit. Just 40 pounds, nothing crazy. For me, if I don't do this, I seem to cramp up. So this really seems to help me to not cramp up and be able to push myself to grow my hamstrings. And that last one, I'll just stretch for like 5 seconds, just hold. So since my hernia surgery, the 2 hardest things for me to get back were quads and chest. I'm only about 95% back on my chest as far as strength and endurance. Quads, I struggled forever. I was like 50-60% forever. And I saw the advertisement for this Hustler pad. And I know the benefits of extra extension. So I ordered one off their website, full price, and I'm not, whatever. No, this ain't a commercial in regards, I guess, that we get paid for it some sort of way, compensated some sort of way, paid retail, all that. But I'm telling you, the first time I used this, I don't know if it was a mental thing that unlocked in me, or if it was, or if my muscle memory came back and said, oh yeah, this is what we're supposed to be doing. But that day after the first set, I instantly gained most of my strength back. It was whatever it was me. This isn't some magical device, but it was me. But this device, I guess, kind of was magical in the fact that it did help unlock my strength again. And I'm continuing. I think it's about the 5th or 6th week I've been using it, and I continue to see the benefits. Low reps for strength training, and now that I'm doing hypertrophy training, yeah, the benefits are there. That added few inches of extension has just been phenomenal.
Let me tell them one time, I've been on the grind, and this is my prime. Yeah, I'm sorry for the wait. Didn't think I'd come up, y'all just need a little faith. I've been patient, just waiting on the river with an ace. Gotta move real careful, we come surveying the place. I touched down in your city, that's a rival. Y'all got one thing on your mind, it's survival. But if you wanna take a shot at the title, call the medic, we trigger divided. Let me tell them one time, I've been on the grind, this is my prime. Let me tell them one time, I'm on the grind, and this is my prime. Let me tell them one time.
Oh yeah, this is like every week since I've been using this. It's I feel like newbie games all over again. I mean, I've put the blocks up here, and that was cool for a while. But honestly, like after a month of doing that, putting 3-inch blocks under my knees, I maxed out this machine again. And then I wasn't even warming up. I'd just come and put the pin in the bottom and crank out 4 sets of 8 to 15, you know. And but this sucker makes me work right now. At 160 pounds, I'm getting way more stimulation than I ever did at this thing being pinned out at 250. So definitely some benefits to this bad boy for me. And for the price, it's well worth it. And honestly, this has been the most humbling experience. I had just gotten back up to doing working sets, 3 working sets of 5 to 8 with 4 plates. And depending on the day, last week, 2 plates was like 10 plates, you know, doubling sets or doubling reps. So we'll see what today brings. But for now, instead of warming up with 2 plates, warming up with 1, and then we'll slap 2 on and see if we're working on 2 plates today, or if we can get up to 2 1/4 or 3, or, you know, I don't know. But again, the stimulus and the burn and the pump is definitely much more than it has been. So I'm not complaining, but my little itty bitty ego is definitely taking a hit on this one.
Voice and I mean woes. It's flatbeds for the checks, that's a bank roll. I've been killing it, I'm guilty, case closed. Yeah, I'm too basic, my reputation borderline amazing. Good things coming, they just need a little patience. Ready for whatever, all you gotta do is say when. In my eyes, when I rise, I visualize. I ain't never taking a break, you taking 5. Even if I ain't got it, know that I'll make the time. On my next move, by the time that the ink will dry. Let me tell you one time.
Yeah, I think since I'm still real low on calories from the Red True Tide, definitely going to be a 2-plate day. I'm going to have to do another warm-up set with one. And then we'll slap 2 on there and stimulate these little chicken legs. Well, let's see how this goes. I need to be in the 5 to 8 range for this one. These working sets. Glad I did 2 warm-ups. My knees really weren't cooperating in terms of range of motion that I needed. So that second set helped me get the depth I like. Let's see if this old fat guy can do something.
I've been killing it, I'm guilty, case closed. Y'all are too basic, my reputation borderline basic. Good things coming, they just need a little patience. Ready for whatever, all you gotta do is say it. In my eyes, when I'm eyes, I visualize. I ain't ever taking a break, you take your time. Even if I ain't got it, I'll make the time.
Surprised I got 10. Yeah, just to do that one more time. Wrecked. I don't know, probably close guesstimation math. Probably somewhere around 380 to 400 reps on legs today. The pump is gone, and now they're all just burning and pulsing and tired. They're yelling at me. So I gotta be on the strike line tonight, unfortunately, from 6 p.m. to midnight. So it's 2:30 now. Got to take my animal nitro EAAs, help make sure protein synthesis happens to the best of this old decrepit body's potential. And I'm gonna go home and relax for maybe a half hour. And then I gotta help get the guest room ready for my middle daughter. She's staying with us for a couple weeks while she recovers. And so we gotta, whatever, rearrange stuff to accommodate for her. So go home and do that. And yeah, it was a good workout. Still feel like I'm low on energy because of calories. I had to take Primal today, which I didn't like doing. If you've heard anything previously, a couple videos, I'm trying to stay away from caffeine as much as possible. It's a vasoconstrictor, which makes your veins smaller and restricts blood flow to the muscle. And while I'm not an elite athlete, I'm aware of that. I still want to take advantage of every nuance or optimization practice possible. And just like these nitro EAAs, this essential amino acid pack, I'll hawk these down, and then like before I go to bed, I'll make me a nice big high protein shake with 10 egg whites and some protein powder and some milk, and help my old body recover and hopefully continue to grow some muscle. because I'm so far from where I started off at, but I'm not nearly where I would like to be. So, hey, thanks for watching this one. I know it's a little different than the normal race car content you see here. And that's not going to change. Just unfortunately this year, with being on strike all summer, I've only managed to go to 2 races. Unfortunately, I've been working Fridays or Saturdays on the races I'd like to go to, and the occasional weekends that I have off, that Michelle has off. We've just been staying home because we haven't seen much of each other. You know, she's gone during the day, I'm gone during the night, and that sucks. But yeah, got a couple big announcements coming up, so stick with us. I finally figured out, you know, what our path and our direction is going to be, and I think everybody will be happy. I know we'll probably lose a little bit of you guys. Those of you who are here strictly for racing content only, but we'll it's still a huge part of our life. Our race family is very important to us, but also as individuals and a couple and a family, we are so much more than that. And we want to start sharing all of that with you guys as well, and just enjoying life more. So stay tuned. Got a couple big announcements coming up on some huge changes, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. And it'll probably be shaky and wonky at first, but I think this is the direction I'm meant to go. You know, it keeps being whispered in my ear. So this is what we're going to do, and hopefully you'll come with us and you'll enjoy it and get some benefit out of it. So do me a favor and comment, like, subscribe, all that garbage that really I don't even care about anymore. I hate to say that, but that's one of the things I'm changing is I don't care about growth. I just want to put our message out, and either people will like it or not. We're not going to craft anything any type of way anymore, and we're just going to have fun. So let me know in the comments below what you think. Obviously, I'm not a certified fitness instructor or a master influencer or any of that kind of stuff, but I am just an old 50-year-old guy fighting to regain his life back, and I'd like to share with you guys the things that have helped me over the last couple of years to do that. You know, faith, fuel, family, and more. It's all coming up. So we love and appreciate you. And I know I've been kind of rambling, but you know, I do that sometimes. So deal with it. So this Presley, she'll be staying with us for a couple weeks while she recovers. She would have been here last night, but they had to hold her because she had to hold food down, pee, and fart. And we got the test results back, and she got an A in every category. So we're happy to have her here with us for a couple of weeks. Even Waffles is. You little white traitor.